Hey guys, and welcome to my new YouTube video. So, I don't know how long ago this happened, but there has been some beef that happened on Twitter. Now, looking back on this video now, and looking back at the whole situation, yes, I know I have said things that were completely out of place, and yes, I know I was a bit too forceful when it came to like messaging people and asking for their help and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like with everything, everyone has their own opinions. And I just felt like I was being targeted because I was having an opinion that maybe people didn't necessarily agree with. And yeah, as per usual, I had quite a lot of people like coming at me and messaging me and telling me they weren't going to help me with collaborations because of the situation. I'm going to firstly put out there and firstly say that everybody in the small community and the small YouTuber community I have nothing against. Like, there is no one that I hate, there is no one that I have anything against, and there is no one that I'm holding a grudge upon. Like, I know I'm obviously disappointed with the fact that these people didn't want to help me with my video, or the fact that they couldn't help out with this video. I'm going to mention names, but I feel that some of these people could have potentially dealt with this situation in a different way. I just want to start by saying that I'm not fake. Like, I know there are so many people out there that have said I'm fake, that the videos that I make I'm doing for attention, I'm doing for money, I'm doing for views or watch time or anything like that, and no, I'm not. Like, I've hit 1,000 subscribers, great. I'm getting the watch time, great, but primarily, and over the last couple of months, I've gained about 4,000 or 5,000 followers on Twitter, and I wouldn't have got those if people wouldn't have appreciated the content that I'm making, if I wouldn't have been engaging with these people's posts, and like, I don't know why people are still coming at me. So what I just wanted to talk about in response to the person that made a video about me as well, indirectly. So he didn't mention my name, I won't mention his, but I'm sure people will watch the video and know who exactly I'm referring to. Now, some of the things I wanted to pick up from the video that he made about me, I've got a whole list. I made a whole list about quotes and stuff that he said, and I just want to respond to them because I feel if he's allowed his point of view, then I'm sure he allowed mine. So right at the beginning, with the whole situation, I think it started and it arose from a couple of tweets that I put on Twitter. So one of the first tweets that I put up, I'm not sure exactly when I put it up, I believe it was the 30th of June. That's the first tweet I have here. It's still up, it's still active, it's still live. I'm not going to be deleting any of my comments, but I feel that most of the people that replied to my tweet have removed their existence of their tweets, which I don't fault them, I don't blame them for that. They obviously don't want to get involved in any of this sort of argument or beef, sort of random stuff. The tweet that I put up at 10 o'clock exactly on the 30th of June was, at the end of the day, YouTubers can do what they want to please themselves, but my main moral is that if you don't want to help anyone with a project or a collab, just be honest rather than promising something which won't happen or blatantly ignoring DMs when active on the feed. Now, the reason I put this tweet out, and there's no lie in that feed, in that tweet at all, like, I've literally just said, if you don't want to help out, just clearly and simply say no. I had so many people that were giving me false hope, saying, oh, I may be able to help out with this, and just give me until like Saturday evening and I'll be able to help you out with that. And when it came to the day after, or when it came to that Saturday evening, and I just sent a message back, just a nice message, just saying, hey, just wondering how you're doing with the collab. They were like, no, I don't have time, sorry, I can't do it. But it's like, if you didn't think you were going to have time, or throughout those couple of days extra that I gave you to film the videos, if you didn't think you could do it, or if you didn't really want to rush a video, you could have easily just said no. Now, that was my main problem. It wasn't the problem that you didn't want to take part, because fine, I know people are busy, I know people have things to do, but if you don't want to take part and cannot take part in a video, the best thing to do is just say no, you can't, rather than telling me, oh, you potentially could, or you potentially can. That's what was annoying me. Not the fact that people couldn't take part, the people that were avoiding saying no. Like, I would rather you say to me and say to my face or on Twitter DMs, I don't want to take part because this is not my kind of video, I'm not interested in this sort of video, I don't support your channel. I would rather, and people did message me saying those things, I'd rather someone be truthful than just say, oh, I'll get back to you, and then just never get back to me. That's what annoyed me the most. Not because I'm pointing out fingers and saying, oh yeah, you should have taken part and you should have done that, because no. Like in this guy's video, he did say people may be working at the weekends, people may be having their families, taking care of their families and maybe babysitting and all of that sort of stuff at the weekends. Fine, I understand that, but if you don't think you're going to have the time beforehand, or if it comes to it and you're like, actually, I don't really think I can be bothered to do it, just say no. Like, it's not a difficult thing to say no, but that's the annoying bit. Not the fact that people weren't taking part, it was the fact that people weren't saying no. basically. Some of the other things that he mentioned in the video were that obviously people can't drop everything, and that's not what I said in any of my tweets or any of my messages. I didn't say, right, drop everything, get on with my project now. I literally was just doing a follow-up message, just saying, if you're able to, fantastic. If you're not, just let me know why. Like that, I wasn't going to do anything with it. I just wanted to know why people couldn't do it. Oh, they had an appointment, fine. They were too busy working on their own content, fine. I'd rather them give me an excuse or give me a reason why not to do it than just give me false hope. He was saying in the video, and other people who were saying in the video as well, in their videos or their tweets or whatever, they were just saying how they have to concentrate on their own channels and they need to focus on their own filming. But once you film your video, you can easily just change outfit and film another video. Like that's what I also didn't understand. Like, I know some of these things, and some of the people are going to come back to me and say, oh yeah, but you can't tell people what they can and can't do. You can't tell how long a video is going to be. But it's like, I've worked on so many of these projects now, and it does take 5-10 minutes to just answer 10 questions. I don't expect people to have edited their videos. I didn't expect people to make thumbnails. I didn't expect people to do an intro and outro. I literally just said, can you answer these 10 questions for me? If you want to do an intro, outro, fine. But if not, it's literally just the 10 questions, email them over and I'll do the rest. At the end of the day, in continuation to a point I basically said before, I'm not doing this for views, I'm not doing this for money. Like, I'm not even monetized, like I wouldn't even be making money out of these things. I'm more or less doing it to promote as many channels as possible and to get as much recognition for these small YouTuber channels as possible. But yeah, my main point with that was just that, yeah, if you are filming your own videos, it doesn't take that long to film any other videos, and fine, if you didn't think or don't think you could have done that, you could have easily just said no, you weren't able to do it. That's the main thing with this whole video. Like, people are accusing me of being fake, people are accusing me of making them do things, but it's not it, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's not the fact that I'm disappointed people weren't taking part, it was the fact they were giving me false hope that they could take part. Like, for example, I messaged someone and I said, would you be interested in taking part in this video? They came back and they were like, yeah, could do, sounds really, really interesting, I'll get back to you within the next few days. So fine, I'll wait for those few days, see if they get back, blah, blah, blah. A few days passed, so actually about a week passed. I just messaged them and just said, oh hey, just wondering if you've thought about the idea, if you've thought about coming to film the video. And I just got blanked. Like, not even a reply saying, oh hey, sorry, I forgot. No message saying, sorry, I can't take part. No message saying, I've actually filmed the videos, I'm going to send them over. They read the message and just completely ignored it. Now, this is someone that I thought I was incredibly close with, and I don't know where our friendship stands now, but things like that was what annoyed me. The fact that they read the message, they understood the message, and just ignored it. They could have at least just said, no, sorry, I can no longer take part. Like, people are coming at me and people are saying things about, oh yeah, you did this wrong and you did this wrong, but I don't know what I would have done wrong in that individual, like, specific situation. Okay, something like a different situation, someone said no, I've said why, and they said sorry, it's personal, and obviously I've gone a bit more like, can you tell me why, blah blah blah, only because I was stressed out. Like, I have, my whole life, I have had people say no to me. I have had my parents say no to me and not allow me to do things. At university, I've had people say no to me and me not be allowed to say things. So this is a platform where I can be as free as I want to say what I want, do what I want, whatever. And when people say no, it just makes me feel like I'm not worthy. Like, I've tried so hard on this platform to be as positive as I can, and with every single video, I've come across positive, I have come across happy, but behind the scenes you don't know how I'm feeling. Like, the amount of stress it takes me to film and edit and prepare each of these videos, like the amount of time it takes. Thumbnails, okay, that probably doesn't take too much time, but the filming, the planning of ideas. I have literally a whole book here of probably a couple of hundred ideas that I've just written down when I've just got sad and or happy, or just have been inspired by particular things, and I just write them down for a video idea, and it's like, they're never going to actually go out there because I know that I may get a bad response. The fact that most of them are collaboration projects, and the fact that it's taken me so long and it's taken so much effort for me to try and make some of the collaborations that I have, and I know that people won't get involved, it's left a downer on me. And yeah, that's, I don't know, I don't even know where to go from now. Like, I try so hard to make videos that I enjoy, and I try so hard to promote channels. And yes, on Twitter I do have quite a good following now. I don't know how I've got that many followers, but it's just like so many people come back with negative tweets. So many people message me and tell me, oh, you're doing too much of this and you're over interacting and I don't really like what you're doing and stuff. And it's negative comments, negative vibes don't actually get to me. It's just the people behind that negativity who I once thought were friends, or still are, but it's just been like a sticky situation. Like, I mean, other things he said is like, if I'm mad at the program, not to be mad at the people, and I'm not mad at the people. I am completely over it. Like, okay, I had my time of being stressed and being like, I have no one to do my collaboration videos. I've been working on these projects so hard since probably like January, the beginning of the year, or like Christmas last year, where I've just thought, right, this would be a fantastic idea if X, Y and Z amount of people or amount of channels get involved. And it's like, no, I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm nothing like that. Like, I'm not envious of anyone. Like, people that have got to where they've got, fantastic, good on them. People that are at the stages that they're at and have things to do, then fine, you have your things to do. But I just need a clear answer. If you can't do something, just say no. People that are telling me, oh yeah, you're full of yourself because you've got 5,000 followers. At the end of the day, numbers mean nothing. Like, I could have had 100 subscribers, I could have had 10 followers, and I could have the most engaging channel, the best audience, the best features, the most like promotion and stuff like that, but I don't. Like, the numbers have gone up. To me, okay, yeah, that's great, but the numbers don't mean anything. Like, my best friend could be someone with 1 million subscribers, and just because they have good numbers, it doesn't mean I want to be like them. It just happens that I'm friends and I've got connections with someone as lucky as that. One of the other things he said in the video is that the fact that him and his friends are not hating on me. Yeah, 3 or 4 people that I DM'd about the video idea just blocked me straight away. They obviously must have been reading through some of the tweets. And again, these people are people that I would have assumed and associated as being my friends. People that I always interact with their videos, they always interact with mine, we always comment on each other's videos. And because of a couple of silly tweets, they've just thought, you know what, actually, this person's not relevant, this person's not worth it, block. No explanation as to why. No, why have you done this sort of thing, or give me the ability to put my point forward and to say how I feel about the situation. Just a simple block. And it's things like that as well. Like, oh, I'm in the wrong and I've done so many bad things. But it's like, what about the people that you're friends with, or supposedly friends with? What about the people who come across and look all positive and look all like pretty and beautiful and stuff like that? It's like, just because they look good, just because they act good, it doesn't mean they don't have a bad side. And it's people like that, I just don't understand. Like, fine, I've done something wrong. Fine, I've said things that were slightly out of order. But by blocking me, not letting me have my say, or not letting me actually react or explain myself, that's the devastating part. Like, I've lost a YouTube friend because of a few silly tweets that I haven't been able to explain myself about. And it's like, with all those people as well, like, there's been less engagement. Like I said, I've been just randomly blocked. Less engagement on my channel, on my Twitter. Definitely have been unfollowed by quite a lot of people because the follower count has dropped. But another point that I want to sort of put across in front of that is, YouTube is like politics. Not everyone is going to agree with everything you say. Not everyone is going to want to do what you want them to do. And I understand that. Not everyone's going to want to take part in collaborations. But people are going to have different opinions. People are going to think differently. People are going to be working on different projects. And fine. But like, to my best of my ability, try and support as many possible channels as I can. Small, big, medium, normal, my other channels. Like, remember, I'm not just working on my one channel. I have got 3 channels running at the same time. I'm trying to work on vlogs, I'm trying to work on filming concerts and gigs and uploading those, and also my main channel. Like, I'm focusing on work, I'm focusing on having to deal with my parents, I'm focusing on university, I'm focusing on, like, just everything. Like, I'm trying to develop myself more physically, work on my body, like, eat more healthily, try and get a job when I'm back in university, try and arrange like goings aways, sort people's birthdays, gifts, when I leave the office, presents, stuff like that. People don't know my life story, and that's the problem. Like, I don't really like explaining that, and I've gone through a lot of stuff. Don't like having people say, oh, I'm sorry for what you've gone through and stuff, because I've had that. I've had the counselling. I've had the people saying, oh, if you want to come to us, come and talk to us, and I've done that, and I have actually managed to get through it quite strongly, and I believe that the only way now is up. Like, and I know a lot of people say that, and it does sound very, very cliche, but the only way is up. If you've gone through so much bad stuff, and you've gone through so many people saying no, or so many people declining or pushing you out of their life, which I've had with friends, with family, with university people, with just jobs, with everything, the only way I can now go is up. And the last final thing that I'm just going to quickly just pick up on what this guy said as well, is that he was like, he doesn't want to film shocking content quality and rush it, because he wants to take time on it, he wants to focus on it. And again, that's fine. Like, it's exactly the same with me. I pre-film so many of my videos, and I try and put as much effort into all of my videos as possible. But when it comes to things like collaboration videos, I can't do a collab on my own. Like, I can collab with like 1 or 2 people. But this year primarily, and next year, and probably the year after, my aims and goals are potentially to film as many collaboration videos as I can, where I'll film my part of the video, they will film their part of the video, and we turn it into one massive collaboration video. So I'm promoting a load of channels, putting all their links in the description, adding their Twitter names when I tweet the video link out, adding their Instagrams when I put messages on my Instagram story that the video's gone live. Like, that's what I'm trying to do now. And I know people don't understand it, I know people won't care, I know people probably won't even watch this video because they now don't like me, but I thought that the best thing to do is just to put myself out there. Last thing I was going to pick up on is he kept referring to my whole thousands of followers, and that I believe I should be king of the world and have everyone bow down to me and do what I want them to do, and it's not that. Like, to be fair, I don't know where the followers came from. Most of them are just random people that just happen to have a YouTube channel. I don't really know who they are. I don't really engage with their content. I don't actually retweet many of the things that they post because I don't know who they are. But that's what I want to change. My aim now is to connect with as many YouTubers as possible from all different places around the world. Different countries, different areas in England, different types of channels, gaming channels, makeup channels, YouTube channels, just that focus on everything, vlogs. And I can't do it without help and support from other people. I have worked and been reliant on myself for so long, and I feel like now I need to do more stuff with other people. Like, I can't just keep working on my own, I can't keep doing things on my own. The amount of video ideas, potential video ideas that I have, that I've pinged particular people for the video, so I might have a friend called John who I think is perfect for this collab video, but I'm just too scared to message him, just in case he says no, just in case he's not able to do it, and just in case I like break down again. Like, I know it's difficult. YouTube is a difficult platform. Like, so many people have said it, that obviously on camera everyone's happy and everyone's smiley. Behind the camera, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what's happening 1 minute before the filming begins, 1 minute after the filming ends, what happens in between, how many takes people have to do of the same video. And it's like, I don't have any hate for any small YouTuber. I don't have any hate for any YouTuber, apart from the twats like Logan Paul and people like that that film dead bodies and do things for views and likes and all of that sort of clickbait crap. But I know I was in the wrong with this situation. I know that, okay, not everyone can take part in collaboration videos, not everyone has 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes to do a collaboration video, but the only reason I had that massive rant on Twitter was because of the fact that, like I said, I'm not annoyed, angry, upset, anything like that people aren't taking part. It's just that they're not messaging saying that they can't take part. They're giving me false hope. They're saying we may be able to take part, we might be able to do it by this day, and then by that day, and by that day, when I've just messaged back, just asking them just a quick catch up, have you been able to film it, or are you not interested anymore, I just get blanked. Like, or they'll just keep force promoting, or they'll keep telling me, oh yeah, I'll get it done by next week. Next week comes, oh no, sorry, I completely forgot, I'll do it the week after. It's like those sorts of things annoy me. I don't care if you can't take part, just let me know that you can't take part. Let me know, Brandon, I don't want to take part in this collaboration, thank you for the offer. Or, Brandon, I really can't like get to a camera right now, my camera's broken. Fine, Like, okay, yeah, your camera's broken, not a problem. You don't have to film the video. Just let me know that you can't film the video. Say no, N-O. I would rather you be harsh and say you don't want to get involved than keep saying, I can't get involved, I might be able to get involved, I'll let you know. I'll let you know is basically a way for me to just keep messaging, just seeing how you are until you physically say no. And if you don't say no and just block me, ignore me, ghost me, that's the sort of stuff that I don't like. That's the sort of stuff that doesn't get me angry, it just makes me feel like, are you actually a proper YouTube friend if you're just going to sort of ignore the attempt that I make to try and get you involved in a video? Because at the end of the day, all these collaboration videos I'm doing are there to help you, the smaller YouTubers, nothing to do with me. It happens to go on my channel, I happen to get the views, but at the end of the day it all comes from the engagement. And everyone else that comments on the video, everyone else that watches the video, they have a load of other channels that they can just cross-reference and have a little watch of. With me, it's just like, I am that centre point for everyone's communication. And that's it. So, I don't know what else to say for this video. It's probably going to be very unedited and probably won't be that great of a video, but I just thought that other people are allowed to have their say about YouTube. I thought I'd just have my say about YouTube, and I'm going to just reiterate my point. I do not hate any YouTubers, small or big, apart from the ones that obviously everyone dislikes and the clickbait sort of crap. But if anyone wants to message me about anything, about any situations, about the whole situation that's gone on, then you are fully welcome to. If anyone in the past has had problems with me and probably just wants to talk about it and whatever, then of course go ahead. My Twitter and Instagram will be in the description below. And to the person that made the video about me indirectly, like, I'm sorry you had to do that, I'm sorry you had to feel the need to make a video about me like that. And I know not many people are going to know about that video or know that that video was about me, but yeah, like, it is a shame when negative things have to be put on the internet, but I think what should happen now is just to forget about it. Like, put it to the back of our minds, forget about this sort of stuff, because again, Summer in the City is coming up. I do not want it to be awkward for me 2 years in a row. Like, last year I had problems with other people, I don't want it to be awkward for me again. Like, everyone makes mistakes, everyone has to apologise for their mistakes, and I know, hands up, like, I know 100% the whole collaborations thing, yeah, I did wrong, and I will try my best to fix and build up the relationships that I do have and do hopefully have with these YouTubers. And I'll obviously continue to support their channels, continue to promote anything that they do on Twitter. It's just sad when things like this happen because I do not like conflict, I do not like arguments, and whenever I get into Twitter arguments or social media debates, it's just like, it makes me want to leave social media. I never will do that, obviously, but it just makes me doubt every single movement that I make, especially when I know people that I know, and friends and family and Nottingham Trent University related people are going to see these videos. So I do hope you, well, not even enjoyed this video, I do hope you understood and got something from this video about why I had my massive rant. And if you did enjoy the video, then obviously you can support the channel if you want to. I probably will be working on some more collaborations, but if people get messaged and don't want to take part, they can easily say no. I will not get angry, I will not get mad, I will not get disappointed. I would rather someone just say no than lead me on and say, oh yeah, we'll get it to you by this date. That was basically it. But yeah, thank you for allowing me to make this video. Thank you for giving me the idea of making a video about this. I had so many people that said I should address the issue, and I know this video was a bit sort of all over the place. I didn't know what I was saying halfway through. It's like a 25-minute video, but that's my opinion, that's my side of the situation. Like I said, everybody has problems, everybody has things that they need to debate and that they need to sort of talk about. I felt like this was one of them, and hopefully in the rest of my videos I can just promote positivity, I can just promote kindness, and fingers crossed Summer in the City is not weird or awkward. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week for a video, I believe, or whenever I decide to post one. But for now, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on making sure I don't say anything else out of place, otherwise I could lose a lot more friends than I already have lost. So yeah. Okay, bye bye, thank you for watching.